Carmilla, as a vampiric novella, is meant to symbolize the predatory relationship between the working class and aristocracy. The year is 1872. The Industrial Revolution is right around the corner. The strength of the upper class is great, but it's beginning to wane. This is when Le Fanu published his serialized novella, Carmilla, the first vampire novel of its kind. Laura represents the working class. She lives in a schloss, or manor, with her father and two other women. She's comfortable, and her needs are fulfilled, yet she longs for something more. A companion. A friend to Laura is the same as wealth and power to the working class. Carmilla represents the corrupted aristocracy. The upper class cannot create its own resources, so it depends on the lower class to give it what it needs. In the same way, Carmilla has to steal Laura's life force as she has none of her own. When around Carmilla, Laura feels both adoration and horror. Slowly, Laura even becomes like Carmilla, languid, tired, and distant, while Carmilla becomes energized, feeding on Laura's life force. What comes to mind when you think vampire? Perhaps their wealth, their power, their mystique. Carmilla fits all these tropes, and it's no accident. How Laura views Carmilla may warp the narrative. Since the story is told from the viewpoint of Laura, the reader tends to feel the same way about things as she does, especially when it comes to Carmilla. Carmilla is a walking paradox. She is strong, yet weak. She is adored, yet repulsed. She is beautiful, yet horrific. Much like the upper class, Carmilla contradicts herself, her actions pleading kindness, yet hiding twisted schemes. Laura struggles with the two aspects of what Carmilla brings to the table. Wealth and luxury, for Laura, the luxury of having a companion, but capriciousness and inhumanity as well. Laura knows she is repulsed by the latter, which makes it all the more confusing that she feels just as attracted to the former. Carmilla is able to take advantage of her dilemma and inch her towards the side of adoration.
But to die as lovers may, to die together, so that they may live together.
To live and die as lovers may, as one, is the ideal relationship between the working and upper class, so that they may aid and feed one another. However, Carmilla's idea of this is twisted, so that it is not Laura and Carmilla, the working and upper classes, as one, but Laura giving in to Carmilla, making her stronger.
You are mine. You shall be mine. You and I are one forever.
Carmilla has power over Laura. She knows that, without consequence, she can steal Laura's life force to lengthen her own. She frequently exerts this power, hugging and fawning over Laura despite her clear discomfort. And Laura cannot pull away, lulled into a trance by all that Carmilla has to offer. She describes it as follows.
My energies seem to fail me. Her muttered words sound like a lullaby in my ear and soothe my resistance into a trance from which I only seem to recover myself when she's withdrawn her arms.
Carmilla gives to take more, while Laura gives without questioning. Laura's warmth draws Carmilla in because she herself wants it. One night, during Carmilla's stay, Laura has a dream of Carmilla standing over her bed, drenched from her chin down in blood. Laura believes this is a warning that her dear friend is in danger and rushes to help. Here is the tragedy of Laura's character. She is selfless, but too naive to realize when she herself is in danger. The blood Carmilla is drenched in is like that covering the hands of the upper class, which sacrifices the working class for its own gain.
The time is very near when you shall know everything.
Eventually, Carmilla's true nature is revealed by General Spielsdorf, the father of Carmilla's last victim. Laura, her father, and the general find Carmilla's grave, where her body lies untouched by the passage of time.
You must come with me, loving me to death. Or else hate me and still come with me, hating me through death and after.
So how does Le Fanu propose we overcome such a corrupted aristocracy? Well, you start by piercing the heart, then severing the head, and finally, burning the body. Piercing the heart is like disrupting an aristocracy's center of power. It is to figure out what fuels the body, so it loses its energy. The head represents those in control, not only the faces of the upper class, but whomever is working behind the scenes. Lastly, what remains must be destroyed in order to start anew. At the end, Laura sits alone, writing the events of the novella. She admits her perspective of Carmilla has alterations, as she is sometimes
The playful, languid, beautiful girl. Sometimes the writhing fiend into the ruined church.
the alluring Carmilla, though captivating, is not to be trusted.